I'm Dorothy Mullen. This little video series is called Dying Dar's Way, Radically Real Spiels on the End of Life. And in this one I would like to talk about the responsibility of all living organisms. All living organisms have one thing that we all must do. We are not designed all to survive. We are in fact all designed to die. And I consider it a responsibility to be returned to, return my biomass to the cycle of life. In terms of my physical and emotional experience, I like the analogy to apoptosis. If you, like I, had never heard of apoptosis before, let me just describe quickly what it is. It's programmed cellular death. And the easiest way to help you understand what it is if we understand that all human beings, while they're in utero, start out with flippers, and that at a certain point in the development of the fetus, it's time for certain cells to die off for the sake of the larger organism. So the cells that separate the digits know at the cellular level that it's their time to go. This has been a very good analogy for me while I'm thinking in terms of how to handle the knowledge that my time is very limited. I'm about 8 months into a diagnosis that for which the median survival is between 8 and 10 months. And so I'm being pressed fairly hard to think about where I fit into this whole cycle of life, my responsibility as a biological organism, and also how I identify with being one cell in the larger organism, if you want to think in terms of the universe or a spiritual interpretation. That works for me too. And I think one of the reasons that I am so at peace with this diagnosis is that I've taken on this concept that I have a responsibility as one cell in a larger organism to go when it's my time. I'm finding peace in the thought that I'm going to do a good job when it's my turn. I am actually joyful. I am identifying with my environmental consciousness. I am staying true to who I am by embracing a concept that it's time to go. I want to do the best job I can, returning to nature in the best possible form of compost that I can possibly be.